There's a person on the plane that just passed by. I wonder if she's loud or if she's shy, or if she got stuck in the middle seat. Well, I know she did if she's anything like me. Probably gave a spot up next to the aisle to avoid a confrontation or to make somebody smile. Well, I know she'll never know me or even think about my life. There's a person on the plane that just passed by, just as complicated as me, with all her expectations, plans, and hopes, and fears, and dreams. I started thinking about them all, feeling small and afraid, till the breeze blew in a whisper, and I swear I heard God say, every person on the planet, every person on that plane, child, I know them all by name. There's a man that's saying prayers that'll make it down. He's 6'3", 250 pounds, and I doubt his kids have ever seen him cry. He's got a tight handshake and a look you in the eyes, but sure enough he's terrified of heights. There's a person on the plane that just passed by, just as complicated as me, with all his expectations, plans, and hopes, and fears, and dreams. I started thinking about them all, feeling small and afraid, till the breeze blew in a whisper, and I swear I heard God say, every person on the planet, every person on that plane, child, I know them all by name, and child, I love them all the same. Child, I love them all the same. Somehow you still haunt me from 3,000 miles away. Put an ocean in between us, but I still feel the same that I did the first time that I saw your face, and I knew that I'd be on my way to falling in love. Guess I never hopped off that train, even when I got on a plane and took my broken heart to the other side of the world. I thought I left you behind, but you tattooed on this lonesome and lovesick brain of mine. There ain't nothing I can do to get you off my mind. I swear the world is trying to keep you locked inside my brain. This cafe wants me to think of you. The only songs it plays are the standards that we dance to through the night into the day, back when you and I were on our way to guess I never hopped off that train, even when I got on a plane and took my broken heart to the other side of the world. I thought I left you behind, but you're tattooed on this lonesome and lovesick brain of mine. There ain't nothing I can do to get you off my mind. Oh, the love we had, it left its mark and it follows me like a tender scar. How could I forget you're there? You know it runs deep and bleeds everywhere in my memories and in every dream. You're all I see, you're all I see, and you follow me. Do you remember when we were falling in love? Guess I never hopped off that train, even when I got on a plane and took my broken heart to the other side of the world. I thought I left you behind. You're tattooed on this lonesome and lovesick brain of mine. And there ain't nothing I can do. No, there ain't nothing I can do. No, there ain't nothing I can do. No, there ain't nothing I can do to get you off my mind. Off my mind. Maybe it's my past. The voice of my ex is still so loud. He's telling me, bitch, you shouldn't let down your walls. Maybe it's my parents who told me that as hard as you try, sometimes love can't get you by forever. Oh, baby, I'm overcomplicated. I just can't learn to trust. You say you're staying, I just keep waiting for you to take off running. Why am I this way? I stand in front of you naked, but I can't share my feelings with you. Baby, I'm so afraid if you keep me around till day breaks, will you still feel the way you do? I've been building up a fortress for so long now. How do I tear it all down, 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 down? Maybe it's the movies that told me only pure and perfect love could break the spell. Maybe it's just me, 'cause I could say there's somebody for everyone, but I mean everyone else. Oh, baby, I'm overcomplicated. I just can't learn to trust. But you say you're staying, I just keep waiting for you to take off running. Why am I this way? I stand in front of you naked, but I can't share my feelings with you. Baby, I'm so afraid if you keep me around till day breaks, but you still feel the way you do. I've been building up a fortress for so long now. How do I tear it all down, 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 down? How do I tear it all down, 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 down? Oh, maybe I'm overcomplicated. I just can't learn to trust. But you say you're staying. I just keep waiting for you to take off running. Oh, why am I this way? I stand in front of you naked, but I can't share my feelings with you. Oh, maybe I'm so afraid. Shut you out so I can feel safe, but I know that's not fair to you. I've been building up a fortress for so long now. How do I tear it all down, 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 down? How do I tear it all down, 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 down? Yeah, so I grew up in Bel Air, Maryland, and I have always been really musical, have been writing songs my whole life, did a lot of musical theater, and I always knew that I wanted to chase that dream and write songs more. And the older I got, the more I realized that I either wanted to be in New York, Nashville, or LA. And the more and more invested I got into writing songs, the more invested I became with the idea of moving to Nashville. So when I learned about Belmont University and their commercial music and songwriting program, I was like, that's where I want to be. And it was pretty much a no-brainer. I applied to like one other college just because I thought that would make my parents feel better. But I just knew I wanted to be at Belmont. So that is how I got to Nashville from Maryland. So since moving to Nashville, I graduated from Belmont in 2018, which was awesome. Let's go Bruins. And I loved that so much. And right after graduating, I had sort of planned on taking 6 months off to travel the world. I wanted to be an au pair. And I had like a family set up that I was going to be au pairing for. And then I got a call from a producer at American Idol, and they asked if I wanted to be on the show. And so I promise that this all makes sense. But they asked if I wanted to be on the show, and long story short, through the process of Idol, I now have a publishing deal, and I am a full-time writer in Nashville. So now it's been nice because I feel like I can officially lay down roots where I am, and I've been given the opportunity to travel in so many other ways, even if I didn't get to be an au pair at that time. It's been awesome to travel for music and for writing, and then also know that like I can make a living and have roots in Nashville doing what I love to do for a living. The tour with Bobby was amazing. I was just kind of shocked at how touring worked. I never really knew what that lifestyle was going to be like, and I felt like it was the perfect kind of entry-level tour opportunity that I had, just to be opening for such an amazing person with such an incredible fan base. Like Bobby's fans are amazing and so supportive. And I mean, he could literally, like, I could have just been trash and he would have been like, this is my person I brought. They'd be like, yeah, just because like his fan base is so supportive of him and therefore of me and whoever else he brings on the road with him. And so, yeah, that was incredible. And I got to have a lot of experience. Like we got to ride in some tour buses and we got to meet some really awesome people. And it was a blast because Walker Burroughs, a friend of mine that went to Belmont, we got to tour together. So like being able to tour America with your best friend was just the coolest. We laughed a lot, ate a lot of fast food. And the tour manager, Caitlin, was amazing. Everything about it was great. Um, so I miss live music very much right now. And for me, a live show is an opportunity. The songwriter in me like always takes the opportunity to tell my stories. And I love going to certain shows where it's just like immediately like sonic music blasting you in the face. But if you're gonna ever come to one of my shows, it's gonna be a lot of storytelling. And I like to talk and get to know the people that are there, and mix that up with having like, I have really incredibly talented friends who are so good at instrumentation and stuff like that. So I try to mix my mediocre guitar playing with some wonderful instrumentalists. So there's a lot of talking. It's a lot of fun, and there's also just some really good musicians that will be backing me up and supporting me the whole time. If I could give my younger self a piece of advice, it would be to learn how to say no, and that it's okay to say no, and it's okay to set boundaries for yourself. And also saying yes. I know that sounds like contradictory, but like there have been so many opportunities that have come up in my life that I don't feel like I'm like technically equipped for, but saying yes and doing it scared has just changed my life. But then also understanding that there's a time and a place where I can say like, no, I'm not comfortable saying that. And saying no usually always has come out of like me realizing that I am just doing things to appease people. So learning how to say no when I'm trying to do something for myself, for the people that I love, that I feel like is good for my value system. Saying no is good. Setting boundaries. And then saying yes too. I'm a rambler. That was my answer. The first song I ever wrote was I love birds. I have a bird tattoo. They're my favorite. And I got my first bird, I think probably when I was like 8 years old. Her name was Crystal. And she like passed away within a year that I had her. Very sad. But then I was like, Mom, I need to get 2 birds just in case this happens again. So then I have 2 birds, Ron and Hermione. Long story short, Ron and Hermione would always try to like escape the cage, but my dog would always try to like attack them. So I would get really emotional about it. So I started to write songs about it. And I'm pretty sure this first song I ever wrote was like called Fly Free, about my birds. So there was that. And then I wrote like a song for my fifth grade graduation. And then in middle school, I definitely wrote a lot of pretty emo songs for no reason. I listened to a lot of Fall Out Boy, so I think that was kind of the vibe. Oh, that's so hard. My favorite memory from American Idol. There's like 2 moments that really stick out to me. When I like got the golden ticket. One, like the 10-year-old in me that was like just obsessed with American Idol growing up was like, oh my God, I'm going to Hollywood. That's insane. And like my whole family was there, and being able to like, I don't know, just their reaction when I like walked out of the door and hugging my brother, it was like really emotional and awesome. And then I think that my other favorite memory was all the moments that I had during Hollywood Week, even though it literally was hell. I didn't sleep at all. Walker, Burroughs, and I just like having a great time. And then we got to go to Hawaii, and performing on that stage was insane. That for me was like, cool, confirmed, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. One day I want to be on a stage like this, but it won't be for Idol. It will be like something like either I'm opening or it's my tour, and people will know like words to my songs. That would be absolutely the craziest thing. So that motivated me a lot. Personally speaking, quarantine has been a huge time of growth for me. It's been scary. I found out I have OCD, which has been really interesting, and I got a new therapist, and that's been honestly awesome. And I say that because I feel like it's influenced my writing so much. And I've just learned so much about who I am where I come from. I've gotten a lot closer with my family and just like been a lot more vulnerable with my parents, and a lot more vulnerable with the people in my life. I feel like it's been a time for me to like really evaluate what my beliefs are and my values, what I'm doing for the world that I live in, like how am I helping to make the world a better place. So I've done a lot of growth in that area. And then I feel like musically, all of that has sort of impacted how I write, absolutely. And then I've been really grateful that I can write songs from home. I've been doing a lot of Zoom writing, which has been really cool, and meeting amazing people over Zoom. I was really wary, I don't know how to say that. I was really like wary that I wasn't going to be able to write songs with people I'd never met over Zoom, but it's honestly been working out so well. So, yeah, I've been really grateful that I can do that. I really miss being around like new people and being able to like hug people and go to live shows, stuff like that. So I'm really excited about that. Eventually, whenever that day comes along. Well, I feel like you caught me at a great time or just at a time where things have changed, because I feel like the first half of quarantine has just been introspective. Like, honestly, I didn't even feel that productive at all. Even when I was writing songs, I didn't feel productive because I was so emotional. It was productive in the sense of like I knew I was emotionally growing, but now I'm in this process of like really taking more control of my career and creativity, and that's been awesome. Like I've just been kind of playing around with my computer and like learning how to do some graphic design work, and there's just little things I'm like, okay, cool, like I've got so much time. I should learn how to practice guitar. I should practice guitar one day maybe, but right now my productivity is not there. But yeah, so it's been a mixed bag. My greatest musical influences would be for sure John Mayer, gotta have him on there, and Jack Johnson, Colby Calais, like kind of the beachy acoustic pop is what I grew up listening to. And then that sort of blended with, I love Lennon Stella and I love Maggie Rogers. So just finding a way to kind of mesh acoustic pop and like more alternative indie pop that you're hearing today. Those are all where my influences. Those are my influences. Yes, I just put out a new song yesterday, Down. It's my third single that's going to be off my EP coming out this January. And I haven't really officially announced the EP, but here it is. So. But I'm really excited about that. And Butterflies, I released about a month ago now. So you can stream Call It What It Is, Butterflies, and Down. Those are my new songs right now. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok now. It's very sad and barren place as of now, but please follow me, and together we can make it a better place. But so you can find me on Instagram. I'm Emma Klein. Twitter, I'm Emma Klein. TikTok, I'm Emma Klein. And Facebook, I'm Emma Klein.